Hello YouTube, and welcome to another general vlog video. If you guys watched my last video, you'll see that we took a tree off the top of this mobile home, and now we're going to work on fixing this vent. So here in a minute I'll get you down here and show you what it is. But to let you know, there's just the job that I contracted for this one was to get the limbs off the top of the trailer, to clean the roof. And I'll explain that when we get to that point. There's a lot of setting down and picking off stuff, and yeah, it's going to be a heck of a job. And then we're going to reseal the roof and to fix this vent. So let me get you down here on this. You're not going to be able to see me and it at the same time. So I'm get you down here on the job. Well, maybe. All right. So there's what we have right here. So the first thing that we're going to do is start trying to get some of this junk out from underneath of it. And the reason that's all chipped up and big like that is because people tried to put too much tar and stuff on these. So I've got to go around and chip it all off and make it, kind of even. As long as I don't stab my leg there, I'll be fine. See how thick that is? That is just way too thick. People think the thicker they put it on there, less likely they're going to get a leak. And they're right for a minute. But then when it dries out in the sun, which it's going to do, then it just gets brittle and it breaks off, and then you've got a leak. So your idea of putting it on thicker only lasts for, about a year. Maybe not even that. Then this stuff just gets like rock, just hard. So I'm going to go around and chip it all off and try to make this vent accessible. Get this little flange cleaned up. So let me go ahead and get that done, and then I'll bring you guys right back. Alright, so I got it started, so now I'll just show you. I'm just going to pull that right off there, along with the screws. You can see it's broke. And then we're going to clean up right around it. We'll get all this tar off of it. And get it cleaned up to the best of our ability. And then I'll show you what we're going to do. Now that I've got most of this all cleaned off, get this big piece here out. Now we'll go around and we'll grind where the screws were flat. People, anything's a hammer. Alright, then I want to clean the rest of this out. And we can see the insulation, and we know it's a hard seal right there. So we'll finish cleaning it all up. And then we're going to take it and straighten this pipe up. That's about straight enough. We'll go along and clean it all off. Then we'll take our purple primer. Well, first we're going to do a test fit. Oh yeah, that fits really good. Then we're going to put a little purple primer around there to clean it really good. And we'll go ahead and clean our fitting. And we'll go ahead and clean our, I want to straighten that up before I clean it. So while we're letting that dry, I'm going to go ahead and straighten this up, and I'll bring you right back. All right, now that we've got it all cleaned and dried, we're going to take a little bit of glue, first and foremost on this. And we'll go all the way around it and down pretty good. We want a good seal here. Even though we don't have to have a seal, what we're looking for is strength. And we'll go ahead and glue our pipe. Make sure we're all the way around it. We'll kind of hold this fitting and we'll put it down there. I want it down as low as I can possibly get it. And we'll turn it. Now we'll let that dry for a minute. Then we'll go ahead and prep our boot. This is our boot. And we want it to be completely dry before we try to force this boot over top of it. I probably am going to have to cut this out, but I'm going to try not to have to cut it out because I want a tight, solid fit. So give us a few minutes and let this dry. Okay, now that that's dried up a little bit, like I said, we're going to force this on there. So see how that goes? And then we're going to slide it all the way down. Then it's going to have to be forced down over that fitting. Like that. And look how nice that looks. I can probably come up just a hair with it. Probably right at the top of that fitting. Yeah, look how nice that looks. And ladies and gentlemen, that is not, once it's sealed around here, that is not going to leak. So I'll bring you right back. All right, so now I'm going to take my bucket of tar and I'm going to try to get enough of this out of here to start putting a thin coat. I do not want thick. All the way around this like this. You don't want thick. The thinner the better. And you want to come up on the boot just a little, you know. I always do halfway. That gives me a nice tight seal on this, a good weatherproof seal. And yes, you can use tar caulking. I just didn't have any with me this morning. And once again, the whole deal is thin. Don't do thick. If you do thick, then it's just going to chip away once it dries out. And you don't want that. Especially, you know, you don't want your customer calling you back in a year, 2 years, 3 years saying, hey, this thing is leaking. And then I'm going to take, now that I got it all the way around, I'm going to feather it out. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you properly seal a vent. Now, I think what had happened is they decided that they were going to do away with this. And I think somebody come up here and just kind of kicked the old one off, thinking, we'll just seal that. We don't need that. But this is a vent, a drain vent. And if you clog this up, then that means that the smell has to come back up through your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink, your tub. You know, even if you got a P-trap, it's still going to happen. So the next thing that I got to do, and I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, let's see if I can adjust this camera. Is you can see these seams. Once again, this is from putting it on too thick. You can see these seams right here. And I'm just going to have to come up here and pull all that off. Look how thick that is. I'm going to pull all that off. So I'll start with blowing everything off up the roof and seeing if I can't get the majority of it off that way. And you know, it's not all going to come off. But so that's my next job, which we're already into the sunshine of the day, so I'm going to go do another job, and then I'll come back and finish this job up later this evening when the sun goes down. So let's get you guys positioned over here. So there it is. That is the correct way to do that. That is not going to leak for years, maybe never. That tar will dry, and I will cool seal right over top of it. And same way on that vent over there. I'll take and clean that vent up. I'll chip everything away from it. I'll retar it. I'll paint that vent silver. That's the only two protrusions through the whole top of this place. It's going to last a long, long, long time. So with that being said, let's get you guys over this way just a little bit. That being said, you guys give this video a thumbs up. Please like the video. If you're not already subscribed, smash that subscribe button, smash that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click all so you'll be notified every single video that we post. Share us on your social media pages. Follow us on Facebook under General Vlog Video. And also, when I ask you to subscribe, it's not like a magazine subscription. It doesn't cost a dime. It's 100% free. It just helps our channel grow. The same way with a thumbs up helps our channel grow. If you guys need to know anything about us, down below the video, click the show more. It'll tell you how to get a hold of us through email and all of our other information. I think that's it. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and even better tomorrow, and an awesome night. And I may have got this place saved as far as a vent pipe comes up, but I'm still my own cameraman, which means I got to get up close and personal and gently poke you guys in the ear to turn this thing off. You guys have a super great day, and we'll see you on the next video, and stay safe.